Welcome back to Toledo's the longest running and most local 9 a.m. show, Good Day. Question this morning: how do you shine? How do you support, honor, inspire, nurture, and empower other women and girls? Well, an event next week rather, can give you and the women in your life some ideas. Sisters Sally Bohnett and Kerri Rose-Rochelle join us from the Sisters of Notre Dame. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Absolutely. First of all, tell us a little bit of the Sisters of Notre Dame and what it is that you all do.
Well, we're an international congregation. And just for instance, our last international meeting in 2022, our theme was to cultivate an encounter of caring and cultivate a culture of encounter and caring. So here in Northwest Ohio, we were thinking last year, and we're continuing it this year, how do we get women together to create such a community? How can we encounter each other? Because our mission is to help people become the fullness of who they are. And we especially help women and children.
You know, how wonderful is it when women can get together and do good together and inspire one another and help motivate one another and lift each other up. So you have just the event for this coming up next Thursday. So a week from today, right?
A week from today, November 2nd. Doors open at 4 o'clock. And the program starts at 5. We have a really great program lined up. Chris Peterson, our good friend, is going to be hosting.
She's a good friend of ours.
Yes, she is. And she's going to be facilitating a local panel of women who have helped others shine, as well as a keynote conversation with a really interesting speaker, Veronica Scott. She's a young woman who, several years ago, for a college project, designed a coat for homeless people that converts into a sleeping bag at night. And from that coat, she then established the Empowerment Plan, an organization that employs homeless women to make these coats.
Wow.
So very inspiring story that she's going to be sharing, and I'm sure we're all going to be inspired to go out and serve in the same way that Veronica has.
You're also going to honor some other women in our community as well, right?
We are. So this is something new we added this year to the second annual Shine Women's Summit. We selected 5 women, one in each category, that kind of stood out as someone who supports, someone who honors, someone who inspires, someone who nurtures, and someone who empowers, all the elements that make up Shine. So we're really excited to be honoring Rachel Gagnon, Wendy Pestru, Dr. Tanya Pace, Christina Rodriguez, and Nina Corder, women who have done amazing work in our community to help other women.
And we've had a number of them on our program here, you know, to highlight some of the great work that they're doing. So, sister, what does that mean to you to, you know, get everybody together and shine?
Just that word, doesn't it make you smile? As sisters, we try to respond to the needs of the times, and these women have done that. And so we can learn from each other. That's that idea of encountering. We can learn from each other, and then we can go forth and see what we can do together. Because women are pretty invincible.
I think so. Force for sure. And when there is a need, we figure out a way.
Yes, we do. Yes,
there is a solution out there for any problem. So people can get registered for this. There's a QR code right there. So if you want to go ahead and get registered, this is also a fundraiser too, right?
It is. It is. This is an opportunity for us to raise funds to support the ministries of the sisters, including Shine Coalition, which is something that we founded last year that brings organizations that support women together to kind of problem solve together, because, you know, when we work together, we can get a lot more done. So, especially as women.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That is for sure. So this is, again, it is a week from today, next Thursday at Parkway Place in Maumee. And you can go ahead and get online, get yourself registered. And I imagine walking out of this next week, we're going to be feeling pretty good, right?
I know we will.
I think so.
Yeah. We did last year, and we thought, we're doing this again. And others have said, do it again.
Do it again, and making it bigger and better every year, too.
Absolutely. That's right.
Very good. Ladies, thank you so much for coming today. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Yep.